February 6th is the International Day of Zero Tolerance for Female Genital Mutilation, a day the world unites to say enough. For years now, the fight against female genital mutilation has been relentless, challenging deep-seated cultural and traditional beliefs. We visited the quiet community of Ibuleshoro in Ondo State, where we met a traditional birth attendant who shared why this practice was once highly revered and why she now believes it must end. Speaking in her local dialect, she reflects on the past and the urgent need for change.
Kàn mú ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ fọ ìhàn àgbà àtijọ́ fọ ọkọ ọmọ bá ti mọ́ rí ká àdọ̀dọ̀ ọmọbìnrin ni fọ ọmọ ni a kú ṣùgbọ́n ní ilé ìgbé kò ojú ìtì mọ́ bá kojú ti là wọ́n ti stop rẹ̀ èsì yọ ni kò bímọ kò kú báyìí òdì kà mọ́ fọkànmọ́dé dábẹ́ fún ọmọbìnrin ìjọ kan bá dábẹ́ ẹ̀hún ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ á wọ́ lára ni. Ìgbèkòjọba ti mú òfin sílẹ̀ fọkànmọ́dé dábẹ́ kó ọmọbìnrin àtijọ́ ọ ní àbímọ rẹ̀ ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ nífọ̀ èyí ó bímọ bleed ara òdì kan mú ìkòjọba mú fọ́fọ́ kọ́mọ̀dé dábẹ́ fún ọmọbìnrin rẹ̀ ọmọkùnrin nìkan náà yóò dábẹ́ kù.
Some of those we also met on the streets of Akure acknowledged that while the practice was once common, increasing advocacy from both government and non-governmental organizations has led to widespread abandonment. Some now believe they have no choice but to let go of this harmful tradition, while some others believe the practice should be left untouched.
I just say that they circumcise male and female. That's along the line. I was saying that some people go say male don't circumcise female, say it's not too good. Why some go say it's good? Say na culture. I can't ask the reason, say why be say female? Some people say they don't circumcise female. They say if you don't circumcise female, say you know one. If you see that particular place, they ugly, and they make woman they flirt. That is because like the woman not go they satisfy. They say if they circumcise woman, they go they calm. That's not the reason why me I see I follow and say, well, it's good. Circumcise woman. But for me, I'm not saying anything bad if they circumcise woman.
Ní ìgbà tí mo tọ́ bí mi sáyé, mo gbọ́jú bá pé wọ́n ṣe ìdábẹ́ fún ọkùnrin àti obìnrin. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tí mo gbọ́ náà lórí rédíò pé wọn ò gbúdọ̀ ṣe òbẹ̀ tí nǹkan tí mo gbọ́jú bá wọ́n máa ṣe fọ́kùnrin, wọ́n máa ṣe fóbìnrin. Ìgbà tí tán ti ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ táwọn ìjọba ti ní kán má ṣe nǹkan tí àwọn ìjọba bá sọ pé kéèyàn má ṣe èèyàn ò gbúdọ̀ ṣe kẹ́ni ó tẹ̀lé òfin ìjọba.
Nípa abẹ dídá fún ọmọbìnrin ó ṣe pàtàkì ó dẹ̀ dá fún àwọn ọmọbìnrin lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí pé wọ́n máa ń dábẹ́ fún wọn nítorí wípé àwọn ọmọbìnrin tí wọ́n bá dá abẹ́ fún òun ló fa ìṣekúṣe ní òde òní yìí torí wípé nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ó ti jẹ́ àṣà wípé wọ́n máa dá abẹ́ fún àwọn obìnrin gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lóde òní báyìí ni pé dídá abẹ́ fún àwọn ọmọbìnrin pé kò dáa ọkùnrin ó wà pàtàkì fún àwa ọmọ Yorùbá tí mo mọ̀ pé a dáyé bá wípé ọmọbìnrin ó yẹ ká máa dá abẹ́ fún wọn.
Rhoda Robinson, a frontline advocate against FGM, acknowledges that while significant progress has been made, the fight remains increasingly challenging.
We each have a role to play. We cannot keep under the practice of the silence of female genital mutilation, saying that it does not exist in our society. Till today, female genital mutilation is still practiced in more communities than you can ever think, especially within the southern regions of Nigeria. We need to stand together as individuals to speak up against this practice. As a government, we need to ensure that we have enough support for women who have gone through this practice and are facing medical barriers and medical challenges because of it. And we need to ensure that as enforcement agencies, we are there to carry out our own responsibility in ensuring every person that practices female genital mutilation is stopped.
We also spoke with Dr. Yetunde Olagbuji, a public health physician who debunked some of the long-standing myths used to justify FGM and emphasized the need for its total eradication.
According to tradition, they said it's to prevent promiscuity. But we all know that it's not, it's just a myth that if the clitoris, which is the aim, is cut, then the girl will not be promiscuous. The clitoris is the sensitive part of a woman's female reproductive organ, and it is the one that is excited during sexual intercourse. And so that's why they believe that it has to be cut so as to prevent promiscuity. But this is not true. This has a lot of implication on the woman in question, and it can lead to healing by scarring. That's the first one. When there is healing, the parts of the female organ may come together, if I may put that way, causing scarring. And if the cutting is limited only to the clitoris, it's very possible that in the future the woman will not enjoy any form of sexual activity with her husband, and this can lead to divorce. Then when other aspects like the type 2, 3, and 4 are perpetrated by unskilled people, then we are talking of more trouble. There might be a psychological problem for the woman. There might be infertility. There are cases where the vagina, was tampered with, and it caused a scarring of the vagina. And we all know that when a woman is to deliver, the child comes from the vagina, and we call the vagina stenosis, because the healing happened and the vagina became closed. So it was not very difficult for the woman to give birth by herself. And also, it also affects sexual activity, because when the vagina is stenosed, it's very, very difficult for a woman to enjoy any form of sexual
As the
activity.
world observes the International Day of Zero Tolerance for Female Genital Mutilation, today, February 6, 2025, under the theme Stepping Up the Pace, Strengthening Alliances and Building Movements to End FGM, the message remains clear. Female genital mutilation is not just a harmful cultural practice, it is a violation of human rights. The fight continues, and until every girl is safe, we must keep raising our voices.